everyone? This is Coach Adam Skoda here. I'm going to talk about how you can maximize your results with Insanity Max 30 and how maxing out works. So, let's just get down right to it. I know I normally like to, show myself working out. I may have some of those clips later in the video, just for good measure. Anyways, about maxing out. Now, the first thing I want to mention about this program is when it comes to maxing out, the first thing you want to focus on is form. And then you start going crazy, essentially. And Shaun T always preaches form, especially in this program, I noticed. He does preach form on virtually all of his programs, but I noticed that with, Insanity Max 30, he tends to really show you the correct movements much more than, say, Insanity the Asylum, because you're more training for championship or game day. But this is about Insanity Max 30, so let's just talk about what maxing out is. First and foremost, you really just want to push yourself to that extra limit and hit your red line, if you will. What I mean by that, okay, basically what I mean is you are hitting that red line, and once you hit that red line, you'll know when you hit that, because that means you're done. You can't take it anymore, and you need to write down your time. So, a lot of people think, do I stop after maxing out? No, you do not. You jump back in the routine, and then you finish it. So, for me personally, I find that the hardest workout in this program so far is max out sweat. Yeah, those hit the floor tuck jumps suck. Now, on the other hand, there are several other routines that I really do enjoy, such as Tabata Power, for example. Yeah, I enjoy plyometric push-ups. However, there are some people who may not be good at that exercise. So, let me just start out now by saying that with this program, you have the modifier option. Okay, now that is just awesome, because there are a lot of people out there who just are not good at push-ups and they have to follow the modifier. That's totally okay. I mean, I can do those advanced modifications, but there are some people who are not at that level yet. So, feel free to, hit the modifier screen on the DVD menu, and you can follow Scott or Danielle. Those are the modifiers. Alright, now, there's one other routine I really enjoy, definitely probably my favorite in the whole program, and that's max out cardio. Although I do love max out cardio, it is very important for people starting out to really pay attention to month 1 workouts, because you haven't reached month 2 yet. Cardio challenge, for example, is the fit test of the whole program. With that said, cardio challenge, Tabata power, sweat intervals, and Tabata strength is going to prepare you for Friday Fight Round 1. Yep, those burpee lunges suck. So, with that said, and all of these workouts that I have showed you in brief snippets should prepare you for what you're about to go through in the next 60 days. with that said, I'm going to talk about maxing out. Now, what that means is to stop or fail during any given time during an exercise. So, on those burpee lunges that you just saw, I did max out. And mind you, I did not max out at that move when I first did Friday Fight Round 1. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm just basically, when I first did Friday Fight Round 1, I was below the 10-minute mark. And honestly, I saw significant improvements every time, which leads to my other part about Max 30. You will see improvements within every week if you push yourself to that red line, that I call it, and keep pushing past your limits. However, I will say that you don't want to push yourself so much to the point where you are actually gonna throw up. So I will say, be careful, just know your body, and don't go overboard. Other than that, that's about it for maxing out. Just push yourself and push yourself and push yourself. That's the whole idea. So you can pretty much tell that maxing out is not at all about pacing yourself. You actually want to go for it within every movement and exercise. Like, for example, I just did max out power today, and I saw another significant improvement for my max out times that I wrote down. I maxed out at the push-up jacks, the plyo push-up jacks, on the time 11 minutes and 24 seconds. Now, on max out power for week 2, I had 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's pretty amazing. And I will say though, max out power is by far, in my opinion, the hardest of the Tabata routines. So don't expect to be getting crazy high like on the time scale in that routine. Don't beat yourself up if you don't max out at a certain time that you want to. That's not how you want to do this program. You actually want to do this program by just simply pushing yourself and even maxing out early. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm not in shape because this guy named Adam Skoda on YouTube basically maxed out on the burpee lunges in Friday Fight Round 1, and he also got up to that push-up sequence. And I have terrible legs because I can't get through those chair pulses. No, that is not what you want to do at all. You really just want to be patient with yourself, because there will be progress each day in this program. Really, like, it's daily progress. And that goes back to resting as well too. I'm going to talk about resting. I highly recommend doing the workout Pulse. I find, me personally, Pulse is much better to do on Saturday than just resting. I know, you know, some people don't like stretching, but you really should not neglect stretching. It is important to stretch, so take those days off so that you can come back on Monday and nail cardio challenge or max out cardio. Alright, now that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy this video and what I talked about with maxing out. So, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll be uploading my Friday Fight Round 2 review soon. See you later.